Hey there, fellow mystery artists. Welcome back to Mystery Arts Inc., your one-stop shop for everything magical, mysterious, and, dare I say, mesmerizing. I'm your host. I arguably can provide you with quality, no BS information on the latest products, tips, and tricks in the magic industry, and quality interviews and other content as well. Today, we're diving into a comprehensive review of Flite by Steve Thompson, this little beauty right here. It's been around for a while, but it's great. This is produced by Team Ellusionist, and a quick disclaimer on that. Though I occasionally freelance for Ellusionist and have a great friendship with them, I'm not part of their team. I bought this effect 6 months ago with my own money. I've been testing it ever since. I'll always disclose if I've received a bribe or an incentive or whatever from a creator. The most you need to know is that the link at the bottom will get you 10% off, but it will give me a small kickback. That being said, let's dive into it. So in today's video, we'll be covering, like I said, everything Flite by Steve Thompson. It's a game-changing ring Flite effect, folks. We'll go through the unboxing, discussing the instructional video and the coaching, share my personal handling of what I'm thinking about this, and wrap it up with a conclusion. Sound good to you? Cool. As always, feel free to leave your comments below on any of your thoughts about some of the opinions I have in the video. They won't align with everybody, but they're just my own. So let's dive into it and take a look at the packaging here first. All right, so first things first here, let's talk about what's inside the beautifully designed box. You get a high-quality aluminum tin with a stunning band that's graphicked and wrapped around it. I've been spoiled by Ellusionist packaging, and this one doesn't disappoint. Inside, you'll find the Flite gimmick. Or, wait, you would, but, you know, it's already on my keyring. So as you can see, the Flite gimmick is actually already on there. It's this little guy right here. You just put it on your keyring or make it live on its own. It looks completely natural. Just be careful not to lose it. The gimmick is durable, angle-proof, doesn't rely on pulls, reels, or any of the magician nonsense. Steve and Ellusionist have really nailed it with Flite, condensing the essence of ring Flite without sacrificing practicality. So how are the video instructions and the coaching provided? The video quality is top-notch. You know, as you expect, my boys over at Ellusionist, shot in a fantastic location with perfect lighting, crispy audio, and learning experience is a breeze from Tom Elderfield. Tom does an excellent job walking you through everything you need to know about this performance-wise. He keeps it simple and direct, so as long as you can have some magic experience, and if you don't, you'll pick up on it in no time. With a few pro tips and optional extras, will be melting minds with Flite in no time. It really, really is great. There is also some additional handling in here of Flite with what am I trying to say here? Like a linking ring, like you can link a fingering on it. It can do it visually, but I just think it kind of, I don't know, I don't like it. But I think it's really cool. I have an interesting handling I came up with actually as I'm saying this right now. In addition to the handling, I'm going to kind of go over here. So this begs the question, what is my handling? If you viewed my channel even a little bit, you know, I handle everything just a little bit differently, whether it's layering on extra script or using psychology to solidify a more impressive memory. I can say that presentation-wise, the one presented is almost 100% how I perform it. It's just so simple and direct. Either stand on its own or it's an opener, in my opinion. Why? Because it's fast, use a borrowed object, it's impossible in the spectator's hands, and absolutely raw dogs an audience really hard in the brain, meaning that even if it's the only thing you do, you're still exciting and strong and memorable. Only bits that I add here are this. I always ask the spectator that I'm going to hand the gimmick to a question like, do you have your keys on you as well? Which then I see the gears turning. I place the keys in their hand to keep them focused on something else besides, I better look at these keys. Because remember, the human brain can only think of one thing at a time and only take on one activity at a time. So you're essentially hitting the pause button in their memory at this point. I also want to mention their keys because then it also plants the seed for the whole thing to be misremembered as the ring vanished and appeared on my key ring. I then might finish with a, well, I guess I don't get the same insurance as she does, or something like that. Now, I move as far away, as subtly as possible from the person holding the keys at this point. Vanish the ring, boom, as I play it out big, and then finally look at the holder and say, I've been nowhere near you, right? To which they confirm, and I then very James Brownly ask, how would you feel if it appeared on those keys you've been holding from the very beginning? Let them respond. And if they don't do it on their own, Offer them to take a look for themselves, and as they react, grab the keys and present that ring, letting them give it a tug to make sure it's actually on there. Boom, the crowd goes friggin' wild. You're a fucking G, and let the reaction play out with as little interruption as possible from the peanut gallery. That's you, by the way. Those aren't many additions, but I do believe they help in the overall picture that after the fact, the spectator remembers. Give them a try, and when you get a spectator misremembering that you are making it appear on their keyring, you'll realize why this verbal stuff is so important in everything that you do. So in conclusion, Flite by Steve Thompson is a game changer in the world of ring flight magic. With a practically designed, high-quality packaging, clear instructions, a powerful impact on audience, it's a must-have for any magician, mentalist, or hypnotist. If you've been searching for an effect that's like ring light, that ticks all the boxes out using unusual gimmicks, like I can't do reels, I can't do the little thing where it's like, oh, look inside of my weird wallet that keeps my car keys. I can't do that shit. It's just not that good, in my opinion. I never gelled with me. This gels with me. That's EDC. Which, by the way, there's a great tip in the video. If you buy one of these, see if I can get that focused in there. Come on. There we go. Buy one of these boogers. And then you get this beautiful display that's linked on there. You can just link that ring on there and show it clean like that. They can tug on it. It's good. And then you come over, pull it off, and give it back to them. Here's another idea I had regarding this gimmick. Right? What you could do, and I'm not going to give away too many magic secrets here. I know I'll never hear the end of it, even though it's just a Google search away. You take your ring and a borrowed ring, and what you can do is just take your ring off, borrow the ring, do one of those bad boys, hold it in your hand, you reach down and grab the old gimmick here, you get that sucker on, you give it out to somebody else holds this right here, they grab your wrist just like before, you squeeze and go, look, watch. I don't think it's worked. Oh shit, that's my ring. And if you slide it off and you have a good, like I've got there, a ring tan line. Does that come up? Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. There we go. Ring tan line like that. This looks really good. Like this thing just vanished off your ring. But and they go like, what happened? And you say, oh man, I don't know. It should be back on the finger then. I don't know. Oh, wait. And then you go in and do the rest of it, right? So then at the transposition, you're in the same position you normally be. You show that puppy right on there. It's beautiful. I don't think we're giving too much away about Flite, kind of talking about this. But it's a really cool kind of transpo, not transpo thing, and it creates the false memory with having one of these. That's on it was on your finger before, that your ring was on your finger. So that's kind of a cool thing. Just popped out of the ether while I was basically saying this script here, and I've actually sidetracked and tangent a bit just so we could kind of go over this. So I hope you enjoy that. It's a kind of different take. I think it'd be interesting, though. Interesting effect. Goes in there really nice. So for a long time, though, I've been searching for that ring Flite that would tick all the boxes here. And as you can tell, this kind of does. It's quick, it's easy, it's fantastic, and it works. So before we wrap up, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe as well to Mystery Arts Inc., and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming content. We've got some fantastic stuff coming your way soon, so stay tuned. As always, we want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and let us know whether you agree or disagree that this take on ring Flite is amazing, and whether or not you think I'm right or wrong about 99% of ring Flites being kind of crap. What's your favorite ring Flite effect, and how do you perform it, is the question. Share your thoughts and experiences with the community here. So thanks for watching, and until next time, keep on mystifying. So bad. So bad. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. Thanks for watching. Keep mystifying.